Hello, Bots and Books fans, this is Scorp1701, and it's time to take a look at the weekly finds. Now, if you're new to this segment, this is a week-long toy hunt that I do, where I go around to all these various stores, and when I find something cool and interesting, I take a picture of it, and at the end of the week, I compile all the pictures together, and we can see what we got. And just as a warning, I will go ahead and tell you that it's basically Batman week, and I found a lot of Batman stuff. But like normal, let's go ahead and start by taking a look at those awesome little Funko Pops. And this week, I found Ghostbusters Afterlife Ecto-1 with Trevor Pop Rides. And I found this at Books A Million. They have a large section of Pops, and I found him sitting there on the bottom of the shelf, and he looked cool. He's sitting up there with Ecto-1. It's all rusted out, so if you're looking for this and you can't find them at Target or Walmart, Books A Million. At Target, I found the Star Wars Grogu Pop using the Force, and this is when he was on that rock and he sent that signal up. Luke found it and then eventually came and picked him up, and this was pretty neat. He's a little bobblehead figure. He sits there, his eyes are closed, and you got the rock in there with some plants behind it and some words on the rock, so that was neat. If you're looking for them, try Target. Also at Target, part of the Target Con 2022, I found the metallic red Boba Fett, and it was just really shiny and definitely caught my eye because I like shiny things. But no, found him, took a picture. He is out right now. Also part of the Target Con, I found the flocked He-Man on Battle Cat rides, and this was really cool. We got He-Man and Battle Cat last year sometime, and now this one is kind of like a reissue, but obviously Battle Cat is flocked and obviously part of the Target Con. Hopefully they'll do a She-Ra and Swift one so I can pick it up for Queen Bravo. She would love that. But definitely want to look out for this one. There are tons of them that I saw on the shelves today and yesterday. So if you're looking at them, I don't think they'll be there for too long though, because it looks like a really cool pop. And getting into some of the Batman stuff, at Books A Million, I also found the Batman in Batmobile Pop Rides figure, and this was really neat. The Batmobile was cool. You see Batman sticking his head out there, and you actually have to turn it to the side so you can actually see what he looks like. He's just got two little white eyes in there, and he's holding the steering wheel. Yeah, this is pretty cool. And also for the Batman, I found the 10-inch Batman Pop, and he was huge. He was one of those big jumbo size ones, and you found him at Target as well. Target's got a lot of stuff about the Batman out when it comes to the Pops, but I think the best Pops I found this week were a 2-pack of Batman and the Joker from the Michael Keaton Batman movie, and this was a GameStop exclusive. You have Batman and the Joker in there, and well, it's time to pay the check, Joker says in that outfit. And then you have the standard Batman Pop, and he looked really cool. I wouldn't mind having a single version of him, but if they do put that out, it's probably gonna be decked out in the art series that they've been doing lately. So if you're looking for this set, check out your GameStops. And at Walmart, they had some silly Batman merchandise to tie in with the new film coming out this week. They had a couple of the Batman masks. You had the regular comic looking mask that was black, a nice yellow and black bat symbol. And then you had the Batman versus Superman mask, the one Ben Affleck wore with the stubby ears. Blah, blah. But it was there too, so you had both of those out at Walmart. You also had this weird kid robot Batman classic vinyl dunny. I don't know what that is, but it was Batman. He was in his classic outfit. It was a cute little thing. And if you're interested or you collect this series of things, I don't know what they are, they had those. And they had a Head Knockers hand-painted resin statue, which was pretty cool. It was Batman in his classic blue and gray outfit. And I don't know, I think I would have liked it better if it was all proportionate correctly, but right now he's got this big huge head in his body and it just looks weird. I don't know. Wasn't too interested in it, but it was out. It was neat. It was Batman, so I thought I'd take a picture of it. But the coolest thing I found in the NECA section of Walmart was this huge 18-inch Batman, and he was beautiful. It was Michael Keaton version, and you see they even had him in a spider lock so no one would walk off with him, but he was too big, I think, to stick under your coat. But he was huge. They wanted $100 for him. The front of the box looked really neat. You could see him sticking his head out there and kind of a little bit of his chest. Huge bat symbol. It says Batman. Box is made up to look like his chest. And he was just an awesome figure. You get a little closer look. You can see he does look a lot like Michael Keaton. NECA did a good and always does a good job with their real life movie characters. So that is neat. On the side of the box, you can see him standing there. And then you can see him facing you. And then the other side of the box, he's got his arms out. And he's got a batarang, so that looks really cool. On the back of the box, you can just see he's just standing there and it says Batman. And on the bottom of the box, you just got some credits for the box and NECA and all that other stuff. So this was really cool. They had 2 of these, $100. Yeah, it wasn't any surprise. The next day I came in, it was gone. So somebody went out and got them an 18-inch Batman. And it might have been me, except I just didn't have anywhere to put it. And also in the Walmart, I went ahead and I pulled the trigger. I bought the 2 packs of the TMNT movie figures. Now, I probably shouldn't have done this because I know I'm going to pre-order the TMNT 2 box set in a couple weeks. But I thought it was a good deal. Both sets were there. $60 as opposed to $150 that you can find them online. So yeah, why not? I will add them to the collection and I will be doing a review on these sometime. I'm behind in my reviews and more about that a little later. If you're looking for these, check your Walmarts. They are getting new shipments in pretty regularly. I think they're trying to get rid of their stock before the second movie Turtles hit, but I don't know. Also for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the Walmart electronics department, I found the BST AXN, our Best Action Loyal Subjects, Leonardo and Donatello. We found the Michelangelo a couple weeks ago, but these 2 I hadn't seen before, so I took a picture of them and I bought the Leonardo, so expect a review of him coming soon, but I don't really need to start another line. I just bought the movie figures. Oh my gosh. But we'll see how this goes, and if I really do like him, I might consider picking up the others. At Walmart for AEW, I found the variant Sting figure, and that was pretty neat. He has a ball bat, and he has no coat, but he has this weird face sculpt where he has like almost kind of a skull design on his face, and I'm sure that's true and accurate to when he appeared and when they're stealing this appearance, but I didn't like it. And even though it was kind of rare, I decided to leave it on the shelf. But if it would have been the one of 5,000, I would have definitely picked that one up. I'm still on the lookout for it. And getting back to DC Multiverse and the Batman, Walmart's had this huge display of Batman figures, and almost every Walmart I went to, this thing was right in the middle of the walkway and you couldn't miss it. Even though I did miss it the first day, I only found this because I was looking for the clearance aisle, and I'm like, whoa, holy crap, look at all those Batman figures. Why aren't these down the toy aisle? Because they couldn't fit down the toy aisle. But there was some awesome things on this display. Walmart opened the floodgates of DC Multiverse and that came pouring out. I spent some time on my knees going through a lot of these figures and I found some good stuff. I found the DC Multiverse General Zod figure and he was pretty neat. Not really one of my favorites, but it was new. But what was interesting is I found the Platinum Edition Artist Proof General Zod. Walmart had 2 of these. It's basically an all gray figure, so it's like, okay, we ran out of paint, let's put it in a box and call it exclusive, and people will charge each other incredibly large amounts of money for it online. Also, I found from the Batman, the Riddler, standard Riddler figure. I think we've seen him before, but what we haven't seen before, or I haven't seen before, is this 12-inch statue-looking thing. I'm not sure if it's articulated, but it does look like it. Arms could move and heads could probably move, but yeah, it was pretty neat. Also, for the Batman, I found the Batman Unmasked. It's basically the Batman figure with a Robert Pattinson head sculpt. I think they may have stole it from the Bruce Wayne figure that they had. But yeah, you could have this if you like having an emo Batman. Also, in this huge display, I found a couple of the Dark Knight Returns Build-A-Horse Wave, and you had the Batman there, and I hadn't seen him. I found Superman and the Joker, which we found last week or the week before, but I never found the Robin yet, so there's still one out there we haven't seen, or I haven't seen, so that was neat. I found the entire wave of the Frost King Build-A-Figures, and you had the Black Adam, Wonder Woman, John Stewart, Green Lantern, and the Batman, and that was pretty neat. Batman looks all hooded like he's an Eskimo, so we're all covered up there. And this was a neat set, and you can get them all and build the Frost King, which is, I don't know, I think it was Dead of Winter storyline that this came from. I never read it, but it was a pretty cool set of figures. Next in this display, I found the Future State series with a Dark Detective and the regular Batman, which was Lucius Fox's son, I think. I don't know. I never read this series. I never liked the fact when somebody else takes Batman's role other than Bruce Wayne, but the costume was pretty cool. And of these two, I did pick up the Dark Detective to put in my museum because I did like that little story arc. I'm not going to review it. I just want to have it on my wall. And the final figure that I found in this display was the Batman from Rebirth that they released. And he looks a lot like the previous Batman we got from the Dark Knight's Metal series, except he's got a different sculpt. His colors are a little darker and the yellows are a lot brighter. So yeah, I think I like this one better than the other one, but to each their own and whatever Batman that they like. And that's all of the Batman stuff that we found. All right. Moving on to Transformers, down the car aisle, I found this cool new box set of Micro Machines, and this is from Transformers, and it includes a car and a playset, but you don't know what you're gonna get. I did find this online though, so maybe it will tell us what's in there. I don't exactly know because there wasn't a picture of any car that you could get on it, and taking a close look at the package, it basically just says Micro Machines, Micro Playset plus vehicle inside. It says mystery pack. You have the Transformers logo, you have Autobot and Decepticon logo with a question mark, and you have the Transformers and the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen logos. So that kind of lets me know that vehicles are going to be from one of those two movies. So I don't know. I hate mystery packs and blind bags and stuff like that because I like to know what I'm paying for and what I'm getting. So I don't know. If you're interested in these, found them down the car aisle at Target. It was new, it was kind of different, but I really can't tell you much about it. And finally this week, I found the Target exclusive Buzzworthy Bumblebee Studio Series 8613 Cliff Jumper. And like I said with Cup, this is driving me bonkers. However, unlike Cup, who was originally part of the Studio Series, Cliff Jumper was technically part of the Earthrise series, so this is kind of a newer version. So even though it is part of Buzzworthy Bumblebee, I'll give it a pass and say it's not as frustrating as Cup, because technically the color scheme on this suits the Studio Series, but it wasn't expected during the Earthrise series. You know what I mean? Anyway, I grabbed this up. We're going to be doing a review on him soon, and the Cup. I got a lot of stuff on my plate. And those are the finds for this week. A lot of Batman stuff because the new movie came out. I've already seen it a couple times. It's okay. I could have done without the last 30 minutes of it, but hey, that's just my opinion. I've grown up with Batman, and I think sometimes characters deviate because you want to put them in a movie, and I don't want to give away any spoilers or anything like that, but it was a pretty good movie. I liked it. Was basically coming from a detective point of view. If you're interested in Batman, I recommend going out and seeing the movie. The movie was 3 hours long, so make sure you take a bathroom break before you go in there. Kind of go slow on the soda, but yeah, it was entertaining. When it comes to reviews, I'm sorry, I know I haven't gotten a review out except for the weekly finds. Life has kind of interfered with my schedule lately. I had to do an extra shift at work, and family members been in the hospital, so I've had to deal with that. But things are settling down, and I plan on getting back on track, so hopefully tomorrow we'll have a review up, or sometime tonight, depending on when I actually get the time to work on things. But like I said, we're getting back on track, and the reviews are coming. Stick with me. We got a lot of cool stuff to look at, and that's pretty much it for the weekly finds for this week. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope I found something you found interesting. And until next time, guys, keep playing.